Welcome to Kentucky Mountain Grilling and happy Cinco de Mayo. Today we're making this delicious reverse seared ribeye chorizo queso Crunchwrap Supreme. Stay tuned to see how we did it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is Cinco de Mayo. So today we're going to be fixing a Crunchwrap Supreme, but it's not just any Crunchwrap Supreme. We're going to be reverse searing a ribeye, thin slicing it, and using a chorizo queso on the Crunchwrap Supreme. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to head inside the kitchen and get that chorizo going. We're going to get it cooking up, and then we're going to bring it out here and put it in a little pan, mix the queso in with it, and let that smoke while we smoke our ribeye steak. We'll be right back, meet you in the kitchen. All right, the chorizo's all done. I cooked it on medium-high heat until it was done and got it chopped up so it'll go good in the cheese dip. All right, we're back outside. We got the ribeye out. The chorizo's inside. We're getting ready to bring it out and mix it up with the queso, get that on the smoker, let it get smoking. For the ribeye, we're going to hit it with the basic Kinder's the blend like always, then top it off with some Meat Church Holy Cow. Make sure you pat your rub in and get the other side. All right, so we're going to get the ribeye on here. Now I've got the pellet grill set to 225. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the meat probe in. And we're going to let this go till it hits about 110 internal. Then we're going to do what we call a reverse sear. We're going to crank the grill up as high as it'll get, sear this thing off, and finish it up. Now we're going to get that chorizo queso going. We'll be right back. All right, so we've got the steak on smoking, getting it ready for its reverse sear. Got the chorizo cooked up. All I did was put in a little meatloaf pan, thing of queso. We're just going to put it over top. Mix the chorizo in a little bit. All right, so we got that mixed up. We're going to get this on the smoker, let that cheese melt, get a little smoky flavor to it, and it's going to go great on those Crunchwrap Supremes. So the steak's going. We're going to get this chorizo queso on here, let it start melting and stir it up every so often to help that smoke mix in and get that cheese mixed up, and we'll be right back. All right, so the ribeye's sitting about 96 internal. We're going to let it keep going. We're going to give this a quick stir. All right, the chorizo's looking good. The ribeye's ready to pull off. We'll get this grill cranked up and sear this thing off. All right, guys, we got the grill cranked up as high as it'll get. We're going to get this ribeye seared off. All right, we let it sit about a minute. We'll give it a turn. Let it keep going on this side. All right, about another minute later, we'll give it a flip. Give it one more turn. All right, this ribeye is done. We're going to get it off the grill and get to slicing. All right, so this ribeye has been resting a little bit. We're going to cut into it, see how it looks. That's exactly how I like it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and slice the rest of the steak up, get it ready for the crunch wraps. We'll be right back. All right, so we've got our steak sliced up nice and thin. It's going to go great on these crunch wraps. I'm not going to lie. I already tried a piece. It's delicious. Can't wait to try it on this. All right, so we've got a 12-inch tortilla. Take a little bit of this steak. Put it on here. Now that's about as much as you want to put on there because you need to have room to fold it over. You don't want to put too much stuff on there. So next we'll go ahead and put this on. It's basically a flat hard shell taco. It came in the Crunchwrap Supreme kit. Put that on top. And then start laying your toppings on. Get the lettuce on there. A little bit of pico de gallo. Some sour cream. And then go ahead and top it off with your chorizo queso. A little tapatio sauce on there. Now the last step, wrap this thing up. We'll take it inside, put it on a pan, and toast it up a little bit. All right, so we're back in the kitchen. I'll be honest with you, I'm not too happy about the way this tortilla turned out. It did not fold as good as it normally does. Maybe you'll have better luck. But all we're gonna do, we're gonna stick this Crunchwrap on this pan, toast up this tortilla a little bit, and it's gonna be good to go. All right, so we're gonna flip this to the other side, let it sit for a minute, and we'll meet you back outside to see how it looks. All right guys, we got the Crunchwrap back outside. I know it's not the prettiest thing I've ever done, but I promise you it's gonna taste a lot better than it looks. We're gonna cut into it, see how we did. All right, let's see how it looks inside. All right, as I said before, it's not the prettiest, but it looks delicious. We're gonna give it a try. All right, this thing looks great. You can see we've got our reverse seared ribeye on here, our sour cream, pico lettuce, the chorizo queso. It's gonna be great. Let's give it a try. This thing is unreal. So much flavor. The steak, the chorizo queso, everything is delicious. I know it don't look the best, but it tastes the best. Give it a try. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Mountain Grilling. Please like and subscribe so we can grow this channel. Thanks again for watching.